Hi Libra, welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of August. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions as well as to do private readings and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with a reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. So the first card in the spread is the Six of Stones, and this indicates where you are right now. This could indicate that you're recently gone through a period of celebration, that you're in a very solid space. This could even indicate some sort of recognition that you have received in regards to, career, creative outlet, in regards to family. This is a time for celebrating with you. The next card is the Four of Stones. Excuse me, I'm tripping over myself. The next card is the Four of Stones, which indicates, that you're ready to move forward with the next step of your life, and move into that next phase and hopefully develop some sort of deep established connection with somebody. You're very down to earth. We have the Queen of Bones. You are very connected to nature. You have very strong family values. And I think that this also touches, on you ready to move forward within that next space. Now, the foundation of this reading is the Eight of Blooms. This could indicate that, you were recently... or there's a situation that's still very much with you, a situation, that ultimately wasn't working out for you anymore. You spend a lot of time thinking about this situation, whether or not this relationship was right for you, and ultimately you decided that you had to leave this situation. And this wasn't an easy decision for you to make. In fact, I think that you spent a long time, thinking about this situation in regards to the Four of Plumes before you actually decided to move forward with it. Now, your aspirations has to do with the Six of Bones. This has to do with you wanting, a relationship that is balanced and giving and fair. You want somebody who you could be with, who you can lean on. Now, in the environment of the future, we have the King of Stones, which can indicate that you are going to have a fire sign enter into your life, and this person is going to pursue you pretty aggressively. This person knows what they want. Now, the overall outcome is the Ten of Blooms, which when I think of the Ten of Blooms or the Ten of Cups, I always think of like hashtag relationship goals. This is the finish line. This is what you have been working for. So I think that this will be the person who you're going to be able to move forward in your life with, within that next phase. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I am going to move into a spread for my couples. It looks like you guys are both in a decision-making phase in regards to this relationship and really evaluating whether or not this is the best fit for you. It seems like you guys are within the same space, headspace, as far as where you guys stand with one another. Like, something has to change within this relationship if you guys are to move forward. And right now, it seems like both of you are kind of thinking or reevaluating if this is the right fit for you. So the first card in the spread is the Four of Blooms. This indicates, what you're bringing into this relationship. This could indicate that you aren't always forthcoming in regards to the way that you communicate things, that you have a tendency to really internalize things instead of expressing them. Where you are now in regards to this relationship is you want to move forward with this relationship, or a relationship in general. You really want to continue to move forward, with the next phase of your life. However, what you're hoping to get from this relationship is the Eight of Blooms. Something has to change, because if something doesn't change with the way it's going right now, you're going to leave this situation, and you're kind of going back and forth. Well, I want to move forward and enter into that next phase of my life, but I don't know if this is the right space for me, so I need to evaluate whether or not this is the right fit, because you're contemplating leaving in lieu of, the Three of Blooms, because this is ultimately what you want. Now, what your partner is bringing into your life is the Six of Bones. He or she is somebody who, for the most part, is fair and balanced, and wants to continue to have a relationship, right? That where he or she is with a partner, that they can lean on, so to speak. However, where they're at now in regards to this relationship is the Two of Bones. They're weighing their decisions. This could also indicate that maybe this person is preoccupied with the other area of his or her life and is trying to find balance between relationships, maybe, other earthly matters such as home, finance, and family. Now, where he or she is at right now is the Magician card. This is them moving forward and taking accountability for what they want. They're just not sure how to put the pieces together to move forward with that. They're going through like a brainstorming phase, just trying to figure things out. Now, the way that you see this person is the Queen of Plumes or the King of Plumes. You see this person as somebody who is aggressive, who goes after the things that they want, taking the bull by the horns. So I think that, because they're in this sort of decision-making mode and trying to figure things out, this might be a little confusing. Like, why don't you just choose a direction and move forward? Where they see you as somebody who, we have the Knight of Blooms, so we have somebody who likes to remain emotionally in control. And I think that this also touches on the Four of Blooms, where they you internalize these things, and so it's hard to read where you're coming from. Now, the overall outcome is the Knight of Blooms, and this, or excuse me, the Knight of Bones, and this has to do with moving forward really without any direction right now, kind of with your head in the clouds. I think things are going to continue on this path unless some effective communication is done. And I think that communication needs to come from your part, because the feeling that I'm getting from your partner is they're not 100% sure of where you stand. And this person wants to make a decision in regards to this relationship, as do you. And you're going to continue to go on this uncertain path unless things are fully communicated with each other, okay? So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at montreflotarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.